PTSD in Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump mainly takes place in Alabama, but the character I'm examining was introduced during the Vietnam War. Lieutenant Dan Taylor came from a long line of military servitude. It was his destiny to die in a war like his predecessors. Lieutenant Dan developed PTSD after being severely wounded in battle and saved by Forrest Gump. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a psychiatric disorder that may occur in people who have experienced or witnessed a traumatic event such as a natural disaster, a serious accident, a terrorist act, war, combat, or rape, or who have been threatened with death, sexual violence, or serious injury. This condition, along with several others, were often overlooked during the time period of the film. This is likely because medicine wasn't as progressive as it is today, and some mental illnesses or psychological disorders still are not recognized as actual conditions. Stigmas surrounding mental illnesses include categorizing individuals with these conditions as dangerous or incompetent, which makes it more difficult for these individuals to seek help. Lieutenant Dan predominantly exhibits a depressive mood and heightened reactions. He is irritable, hostile, and lonely. An example of this is when Lieutenant Dan and Forrest Gump are celebrating the New Year in New York. The ball drops when they are at the bar. Everyone is celebrating, confetti is coming down from the ceiling, and Lieutenant Dan is expressionless and staring into the abyss. When the men bring two girls back from the bar, Lieutenant Dan starts yelling, pushes one of the girls off of his lap, and basically makes them leave because the girls were calling Forrest stupid. One symptom of PTSD he does not clearly exhibit is hypervigilance. As far as treatment goes, I would recommend attending therapy sessions regularly and prescribing medications to alleviate anxious, self-destructive, or depressive tendencies. Lieutenant Dan might be unwilling to receive treatment since he would rather face his demons alone. If he were prescribed medications to help with his condition, I would be wary of substance abuse. PTSD in Forrest Gump is portrayed in a way that is almost invisible to the naked eye. In other words, most people are probably unaware that Lieutenant Dan is suffering from this condition. The portrayal of disorders in film sometimes allows us to assess our own situations and/or symptoms we might be exhibiting as well. As a society, we tend to look to the entertainment industry for a majority of our social norms and practices, so creating movies that demonstrate a realistic depiction of medical conditions could be helpful in identifying these conditions among ourselves.